Hey everyone, this is our presentation. So let's have an imaginary scenario in like rural Nepal where women give birth frequently. Like a woman who had just gave birth, they always feel like there's like, the postpartum depression. They feel empty, terrified, and distant, mainly due to like they just having giving birth. In her community, the only person she trusts is female community health workers. They are also called FCSVs, and they are also called in Nepali Swasthya Swayamsevikas. The volunteer, their primary purpose is to check the baby's weight, to check the mother's health condition, like take some tests, and then she leaves. She has always the trust, but she lacks the tools to see the silent crisis right in front of her. So the problem understanding is 1 in 5 postnatal women in rural Nepal suffer from postpartum depression currently. Most are never even diagnosed. Why? Because Nepal only has 50,000 volunteers but zero mental health screening tools for them at all. Most villages have no mobile data and less than 1% of the national health budget even goes to mental health. We have a massive network of help, but they are flying blind in our culture of silence. So our solution for that is Amasaki. It's a loosely translated to mother friend in English. It's a offline first mobile platform built for this exact 50,000 FCSB volunteers that we have. It's a guided 4-step visits, vitals, then a validated mental health screening in for the patients. The app generates an instant risk score and a clear action plan. And if the app detects any self-harm and undismissible SOS alert triggers immediately, and it can also send to other psychiatrists. What makes our app different is the channel. We aren't waiting for patients to come to a clinic. We're putting the tool in the hands of the person already knocking on the door of that those are FCSPs. And the trust, volunteers use transparent verbatim questionnaires that build on their existing bonds. And the tech is 100% offline, no cloud, no data, no excuses. For the slide for our technical architecture, this will build with React Native and Expo. We use SQLite for full offline capability. Our risk engine implemented stratified cutoffs for different age groups, ensuring precision. To handle the lack of web support in standard offline modules, we engineered a custom platform shim, allowing the same code base to run seamlessly across any Android, iOS, and web without a server dependency. And for our slide for the impact and scale, this is, I think this is already deployable today. FCSVs already carry smartphones for government data. By distributing this as a zero cost APK, we can turn those 50,000 volunteers into a frontline mental health army. If just 10% of them screen one patient a week, that's a 5,000 new diagnoses a month, 5,000 new inputs that the system currently misses. This is just an effort. It's a force multiplier for Nepal's few psychiatrists, pre-stratifying case, so specialists can focus where they need. Hey everyone, this is the demo for our application Amasaki. So let me just quickly sign up and then show you the interface. This is like the home page for what they see. Like they see the total visits, the pending sync, the high risk patients, as well as the total patients, and they also see the name of the patients, their risk criteria, and all of their information. They can also go and see. They also see the guide. So for what to do in a critical case, or like for the quick reference what they want for the emergency numbers, and we see all of the things that they need, like the scales, anything. And then they can also see the consult button where they can see how to consult a specialist, like everything. And then we also care about their well-being. So FCSU work is emotionally demanding, so it's okay to reach out for support. So we also have the feature where they can change the language from English to Nepali, so this will be helpful in local context. And the main feature that we talk about is the new widget. So let me just put some of the informations, the age, the information of the patient, and then just let's put some information on the patient. And then these are the physical health checks that the volunteers usually do when they go to the patients in rural Nepal, like especially in the case of the mother, like vitamin E, or like baby vaccination, or like some iron folic acid tablets. So let's click next. And this is the mental health screening that we talked about, that is adhered to validated mental health assessment check, APDS PHQA. And so as a part of the process, we just ask the patient first that as a part of this visit we'll ask you a few questions and make a questions to answer, so that they don't know that we're actually screening them as. And after the patient is informed, we proceed. And we just like, this is the questionnaire that we have found according to the PSCQ standards. So we just fill some of this questions quickly to show you what happens on the after we fill up the all the questions right over here. Let me fill it really quickly. Let me yeah, and then click next. So if there are like some of the symptoms that they after on the questionnaires, some of the questions like some of the answers are not adhered to the standards with it shows a critical alert. It also shows a button to call the crisis hotline. So let's just move with Einstein continue button right now and see. This is the summary of the questionnaire 20 out of 30. It's critical